What's up, man? This is K2 Trill. Finna give y'all a little more sauce today, man. A little more information today. Today is Father's Day, man. Happy Father's Day to all the good fathers out there. All the good fathers, man. Only the good fathers though, cause the piece of shit fathers that don't do shit for their kids and neglect the kids and shit like that, man, fuck them motherfuckers, you know. But anyway, yeah, man, Father's Day, man. Always enjoy Father's Day, man, because we put in the work, you know. We put in the work to get that recognition, man, and that not only recognition, but we get that appreciation, man, from the people that we show love to, man. You know, and when you treat your kids good, man, you always get blessed, man. When you don't treat your kids good, your luck always be buzzing, man. That's just how life is. That's what I always learned, man. When you give and you do the shit you're supposed to do, man, you always gonna be blessed. But when you goddamn feel like, you know, you want to keep everything to yourself and, you know, you don't give, man, you don't get back. You don't get blessed like that. But especially with your kids, you know. And if you somebody that's getting some money, you always gonna look out. But it be the ones that's getting money and don't want to do shit. That's the ones I got a problem with. You know, all us fall on hard times and shit like that, you know. Might lose a job or some shit, but you know, you always, as a man, you gotta try to get back on your feet, man. Get your shit together and get the ball rolling, you know. Now, if you can't do for your kids financially, you gotta do for them physically, you know what I'm saying? You know, spend extra time with them, you know, take them out to do shit, you know. Even if you ain't got money to take them out, take them to a park, or, you know, spend time with your kids, man. The little things like that is very important, man, the kids. And you know, your kids are always respect that you spend time with them. It's not always financial with kids. They don't really give two fucks about the finances. They really care, you know, and know that you showing them love, man, because they can feel the love. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about kids. They not really about the finances, man. They more about the time, man, and the effort. You know, you teaching them shit. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, they remember the things you tell them when they're a little kid, man. They remember that as a grown adult. You know, they remember them things, man. You know, yeah, and just being a man, man. That's just part of being a man, dog. You know, you're supposed to be doing the right things. You know, you're supposed to be living the right way. You know, you can't feel like, you know, you can spend all your money on your hoes and don't spend nothing on your kids. That shit just crazy. You know, like, your kids, them the motherfuckers who gonna take care of you when you get old. You know, that's why a lot of motherfuckers, you know, they goddamn get old and they be fucked up and their kids don't fuck with them. It's a reason why. They ain't just not fucking with them because they ain't got nothing else to do. They just ain't gonna fuck with them. They ain't fucking with them because you want to fucking with them. And that's just how it is. You know, that's just how it is. You know, whatever you put out in this world, that's what you get back. You know what I'm saying? That same energy, that's the same energy you gonna get back. You know, people reciprocate that same energy. When they get in power, they gonna reciprocate the same energy you put out. So, you know, remember that, man. You know, being a good father, you know, is part of being a good man. You gotta be a good man to be a good father. You gotta be a good, you know, being a good man, man. You know, being a good man, having good qualities and character as a man, you know, being honorable and, you know, standing for the right things, man. That's a part of being a high value man. You know, money is one thing, but you know, it's always for that all around alpha lifestyle. You know, you gotta have your mind, your body, and your money. You gotta have all those in order. You know, for you to be a high value man. And a lot of people don't grasp that shit, man. A lot of people just feel like, you know, because they're in a good position financially, that make them high value. That shit don't make you high value. That shit don't make you nothing but being stable financially. That shit ain't got nothing to do with qualities. That shit ain't got nothing to do with honor. That shit ain't got nothing to do with respect. That shit ain't got nothing to do with how people look at you in your environment. That shit don't mean nothing, man. That shit just make you look like a goddamn target. That's it. You know? But yeah. But the Father's Day, man, you know, fathers, we get the short end of the spoon, man, when it comes to, you know, what we put forth, man, the effort and shit that we put forth, the love that we put forth towards our kids. You know, we get the short end of the spoon. You know, we get one day out the year, you know, to be appreciated, you know. And if you got people in your life that you showing. Yeah, I had to change my battery, man. My battery went out on me and shit. Right in the middle of what I was talking about. You know, shit. I'm new to this motherfucking YouTube shit anyway, man. So I'll know better next time. But anyway, man. Yeah, back to what I was saying, like, you know, being a good man, man, you know, being a good man, having good qualities and character as a man, you know, being honorable and, you know, standing for the right things, man, that's a part of being a high value man. You know, money is one thing, but you know, it's always for that all around alpha lifestyle. You know, you gotta have your mind, your body, and your money. You gotta have all those in order. You know, for you to be a high value man. And a lot of people don't grasp that shit, man. A lot of people just feel like, you know, because they're in a good position financially, that make them high value. That shit don't make you high value. That shit don't make you nothing but being stable financially. That shit ain't got nothing to do with qualities. That shit ain't got nothing to do with honor. That shit ain't got nothing to do with respect. That shit ain't got nothing to do with how people look at you in your environment. That shit don't mean nothing, man. That shit just make you look like a goddamn target. That's it. You know? But yeah. But the Father's Day, man, you know, fathers, we get the short end of the spoon, man, when it comes to, you know, what we put forth, man, the effort and shit that we put forth, the love that we put forth towards our kids. You know, we get the short end of the spoon. You know, we get one day out the year, you know, to be appreciated, you know. And if you got people in your life that you showing love to, you know, maybe your spouse or family members or whatever, you know, you showing them love, they got to reciprocate that love to you, man, because if they ain't reciprocating that love to you, they ain't fucking with you like that, you know. And that's just real. That's just how it is, man. You know, that same energy you giving them, they got to give you that energy back. If they ain't giving you that energy back, man, that shit just, it's a fucked up situation, man. You got to realize, man, the people that fuck with you, you know, they always gonna go the extra mile for you, man. Even if, you know, they gonna do it with gifts. They gonna do it with, you know, cooking you a meal. They gonna do it with, it's just a card. You know, it's just really the thought that counts, you know. as far as us being men, we don't really, you know, care too much about, well, I don't care too much about the material things. It's just the thought that count. You know, knowing that you was thought about, you know, and the extra effort that somebody put towards you. You know, that shit mean a lot to a man, you know, especially if it's from your girl or your wife or, you know, the chick you fucking with. You know, you want to know that she fuck with you like that, because if you fucking with her like that and you giving, you know, and you doing the things that you supposed to do and she's sitting back and just taking, that ain't a good motherfucking spot for nobody. You know, nobody want to get the short end of the stick. Nobody want to feel like they being used. So, you know, you got to really pay attention, man, to people like that, and people that just take and don't give nothing. That's not the type of person you want to be dealing with. You know, that type of person right there, you know, that show selfishness. You know, that show that they only care about their man in general to be an alpha. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the lifestyle, man. You know, that's part of the lifestyle. That's part of being a high value man. You gotta have your shit together in more than one way. You know, in more than one way. It ain't just about, you know, okay, yeah, you get money, but okay, well, you ain't fucking with your kids though. How the fuck that look? You get money, but you ain't fucking with your kids. You know, you don't do shit for your kids, but you all on the gram and you all on motherfucking Facebook and you in the streets, you know what I'm saying? You know, putting on and shit like that, man.